Yes, in this video we are going to see about the square packet milling. The square packet, this is how it is to be done. You can see slab 100 slab is given. In this center 57 mm square, 57 square. Okay, here 57, 57, 57. The square of 57 is given. So we have to write a path program for the square packet milling for this given work is dimension. So the 57, 57 and a depth of 8 mm is to be taken. Out of 10 mm, 8 mm depth we are going to remove here. So this is just like the circular packet milling how we have done. But the thing is here we are going to use G01 instead of G03. The same gap should be removed. So first we have to consider this is the reference point to keep it here. How we have done that, and the same while we are going to make it the blank size, right? Next, the program, how to write the program, and this is what the square packet milling it goes for the program how we are going to write. I'll show this program with the help of a notepad. So that's the same similar like this only we are going to do. Just type the program in a notepad so that it will be helpful for you. So that's square milling, and I have written a program here. Just see this. So the same way how we have written here also we are going to use type program number, and this is metric data input, and here it is G ports G94 G90 for absolute programming and feed per minute. Okay, and this is G28 X0 Y0 Z0 is for a reference point. Now you are going to select a tool number, end mill cutter, whatever it is, tool number 1, and 06 is the tool selection, and the tool number is 1. And after completion the selection of the tool, we are going to rotate the spindle, which is N03 for a speed of 1000 rpm, and we are going to bring the tool near to the, that is the center. Here G00 X0 Y0 Z5, and we are touching the job. That's in the previous case how we have seen. Just like this we are bringing the tool to the center. So now we are going to make the tool to bring the center but at a distance. So 5 mm distance I am keeping here. Later after that I am going to write a subprogram. So the subprogram, while writing the subprogram, again that's same thing we are going to write is incremental. Select one small 1 mm or 2 mm. Say since it is 8 mm, instead of writing 8 times, I am going for 4 times also we can do it, 2 mm depth of cut. So first go 2 mm depth of cut, and from here it has to move in a direction, little bit it moves, and this is the square way how we are going to write. So I'll show just like this is one small the diameter end mill cutter. Now it moves in straight lines. Earlier we have made circular, here we are going to use in a straight line. So these are the points where it is to be moved. So first of all, coordinate points are important. Here suppose this is what it is given is 57 mm. So until the 57, this is you can see 57 means from here half of the value is here. Okay, 20. You can see here is the half value. It is a radius. Normally it's not radius since it's a square type. So we have to move until this, and we have to move the tool less than, as we said earlier, the tool has to pass inside of the contour. So first we will see just 5 mm. So we will go for x5 y5 and x minus 5 y minus, just like that, x minus 5 y minus 5. So 5 mm and again 10 mm. Then this square is getting increases until it reaches the layer. Okay, so let me see here how to write. This is what in the program I showed this in notepad. Okay, this is the we are going to write in the notepad. So in notepad let me see, I have written the program here. So yeah, this is the subprogram. So subprogram, any subprogram can be written over here. So this is circular milling, and we are having the square milling here. So the subprogram. Here we can write 7061 as a program, and you can go for feed 008, or you can reduce this in like how it is, because here in the 0706 subprogram we are going to give incremental 1. So instead of that I can make it as a 2, Z2. So if I make it 2, then 8 times is not required, 4 times is enough. So this is how we can make it. So I'll just save this, and the program subprogram here I'm going to write here 7061. So G91 incremental for a depth of Z minus 2, just the toe will go to a depth of Z02, and I have to go for increment absolute program, because other values should be from the reference point only. So when we are writing the points from the reference line, we have to give G90 exactly from the reference point. The 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is, it will be taken from reference. So this absolute is compulsory, you have to give it here. And the tool is moved to x5 y0. That's what we have seen in this drawing. X5 y0, it moves y in the y direction, x5. Okay, then it moves upward, then it has to come this left, then come down, then move here, just like that. It will be x5 and x5 y5, x minus 5 y5, x minus 5 y minus 5, and again closer of x5 y minus 5. So this is, we know how to make all the things in the x-axis and y-axis. Then after completion of one cycle, again I am going with this 10 mm. Okay, x10 y0. So the tool will now, it has to move x10. So here we know that once the tool has finished this 5 mm cycle, so this is 5 mm is over. Now the tool is to be moved to 10 mm, then the tool move to 10 comma 10, here 10 comma minus 10, and okay, here minus 10, that is minus 10 comma minus 10, then again it comes for x10 comma y minus 10, it joins here. Then we will go for 15, so move here, come here. So this is how I am going to do until the last. So this is the where we are here. So 10 mm, just like I said, 10 comma 10, 10 comma minus 10, and 15. So after 10 is over, then we are going for the 15. So 15 comma y15, minus 15 comma y15, minus 15 comma 15, right? So after that we are coming for the G41. Why? Because this is the final square where x is 21.5, and this is what it is given, 21.5 and 21.5. So 53 it seems, right? So 57. Okay, we can change this dimension. If it is 23, if it is total area is 53, then we can divide it as equal sides, 21.5 and 21.5. So since it is 57, it is given. Okay, so we can make it as a 27.5, no issues. So in Notepad we can change it as a dimension. We can make it as a 27. So all should be changed as a 27.5, whatever it is. We can change this tool so that we will get some values. 29 is 58, it will come. So 28.5, 27.5. So whatever it depends for the given program, you can write. So we can change this program number. So 28 plus 28 and 0.5 is required for. Just I am changing these numbers for 28.5, because for this then only we will get exact value dimension over there. So if it is 53, then 21.5 is fine. If it is changed, then you have to change this and just make a save. in this square milling we have changed this x value. So after completion of the cycle until x15 y15, we need not to worry. After that we are going to change this. So for the dimension what it is given, we have to make it as x28.5 in one direction. This is okay. So here it is, since it is 57, so 57 we are going to have 28.5 in this direction and 28.5 in this direction. So from here x 28.5 and here x minus 28.5, like that y 28.5 and y minus 28.5. So the tool has to travel inside this until this it reaches the point. So final, normally we are coming like this and it increases the tool, we are moving like this. So finally when it reaches to this 30, near when we are reaching 25, and then we have to go for G41 so that the tool will travel inside this. So this is what very important, the tool has to travel. So we are going to use G41, that is the left, G41 for TNRC left turning. So tool knows radius compensation, the diameter will be compensated to the left of the profile, so the tool will travel here. We have to identify the points, so where the tool has to travel. So this is how the tool is going to travel here. So 57 in the sense, here x value, here x value, here y value and y values we are going to calculate it, and that we have written in the program, that is in the notepad or my word document or whatever it is. We are writing here x is 28, x 28, y 28, okay. So that minus 28.5, like this we have written. Once this is over, then we are going to complete this. We have to bring the tool to a little bit after completion of this y10. It moves a little bit for making the finishing of that. And G40, again we have to cancel the G code. What is the cancellation of TNRC should be there at the end of this program. Then M99, it is the subprogram end. So once if it is done, then just we can go for it. The program, main program also already it is written. So the main program, until here once it's called this, it will come and operate 4 times. Here I have given z is -2, and for 4 times it will work. So P004 I am going to give here. Then after that the program end with G28, N05 and N30. That's all. So the program should be written in the same manner. You can Control C, copy paste to the milling softwares where the simulation is going to be taken place. So here select milling. Here just create a new path, type Control V, and assure that all are in align. Okay, so yes, everything is aligned here properly. Now we can go for blank. What is a blank size is, again this is what 100,100, but the reference we are keeping at the center. So -50 here, x left x, and y is -50. Top right is 50, 50, so that the reference point will be at the center. Blank thickness is 10, and the z coordinate just from here we are shifting to the bottom top, so it's -10. Automatically now we can see the coordinate at the center on the top. Now machine, go for machine, selection, select syntax. There is no error as of now. So the tool what we have given is 1, and end mill cutter, you can select 10 mm end mill cutter, what it is given. You can see here what is the fruit length and fruit length, because it has to go in depth is only 8 mm depth we need. So here already it is 22, no issues, it can do the machining. So now it is done. So we are going to see how it is going to perform. If I select this step by step, it will run, or I can select fully. Now you can see it goes inside -1, -2, right, and it moves for a square type. It moves 5, 5, -5, 5, and now it is in the fourth quadrant. Again it goes to the another 10 mm, another it moves. Now first quadrant, it goes to the second quadrant, third quadrant, and it comes to the fourth quadrant. So again it closes, again another 5 mm moves. So like this you can move a little bit or extra also. So the diameter of the tool clearly it finishes the entire portion. So this is for one layer. For another layer again it goes. So once it is done, the final layer again, that is according to the slab coming. So now for this I can show this machining how it is done automatically. So the end of machining, if you select automatically, then it will show fully. So once again we can play with this. I'll show how it is moving. So this is how, why we are after the final cycle, just we will move some distance. Why 10 mm? Because to finish, you can see the finishing cycle at the end, it has to move a little bit, otherwise pending, this machining will not be getting completed. So for that purpose a little bit movement is required at the end from after closing of this, right? So now all the sides are finished well. This is how the packet is going to be finished.